Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode. We're so excited to be bringing you more content, more value, more surprises along the way, like today. So thanks so much for those of you who kept in touch and asked about Coach's Corner and when it was going to be back. So I really appreciate all of your support. And now we're back again with episode number 47. Thanks so much for joining us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're joining us from today. We're going to be talking about Blindness Awareness Month, but we're also going to be revealing something very, very exciting. I'll talk about that a little closer towards the end. In the meantime, if you are a client of IrisVision and you have questions or you need help, you can always call the awesome customer support team at 855-207-6665. They're always willing to help you out with anything that you need help with, any questions. If you need a refresher for a coaching session, they could set you up with me or one of the other coaches. If you are not familiar with IrisVision, but you want to learn more about it, you can always call the same phone number, 855-207-6665, and talk to one of our awesome sales reps. They're very knowledgeable. They will be able to help you pick the right product for you. They'll help you understand a little bit of how it works. So definitely call them up, 855-207-6665 for sales and for customer support for those of you who are current users. So Blindness Awareness Month. This month is really, really important. I know that this month represents a lot of other important things too, such as breast cancer awareness and things like that. But Blindness Awareness Month, if you are a partially sighted person or a blind person, you should definitely understand how important it is to bring awareness to the world around us of what it is to be a partially sighted or blind person. Okay, a lot of the time when we're out and about, for those of us who are partially sighted, we may not look partially sighted to people. We may look like we're regular sighted individuals when we actually can't see very well. So those opportunities are really great for us to help educate other people, right? To just kind of help them understand what our world is like as a partially sighted individual. A lot of the time when we tell people, I'm legally blind, I'm partially sighted, I'm low vision, they automatically think that we are totally blind, right? But that's not the case. We can still see, we could still be somewhat independent in a way that there are certain areas in our eyes, depending on what type of eye condition you have, that allow us to still be able to see and function somewhat like a regular sighted person, right? It's hard to tell. I know that Sam from The Blind Life, he has a shirt that says, I can see, but I can't see. It's complicated, and that's 100% exactly correct for those of us who are partially sighted. Now, those who are totally blind, okay, you may not be able to see like a partially sighted person or like a fully sighted person, but you are still able to be independent, right? You can still do things on your own. So when we're out in public, out in society, out shopping, out at the movie theater, at the restaurant, it's really up to us, those of us who do have some kind of eye condition, to help educate the masses and help them understand what it's like to see through our eyes. Because we don't necessarily need our hand to be held or anything like that. And don't get me wrong, we definitely appreciate it when sighted people offer to help. But sometimes we may not need as much help. I'm trying to phrase this in a really loving way, because I know for myself, and I'll speak for myself, okay, when people treat me like I can't do anything, like they treat me like I can't see, or I'm totally blind, or I can't walk or do things on my own, that kind of irks me just a little bit. But I at the same time understand that it's not that person's fault, because they don't understand what my sight is like. I can still see to walk around. I could still see to navigate the world fairly well. And I do appreciate it when help is offered to me. So those opportunities I take to help educate people. I help them understand that, yes, I do need a little bit of help, but I may not need as much help as they're offering, but it's appreciated. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for, the fact that they're willing to even reach out and say, hey, I can help you do this, or I can help you do that, because the way the world is going today, there's a lot of hate going around. There's a lot of different things happening in the world, right? So when someone shows a little bit of, compassion and empathy and love towards wanting to help, that's always appreciated. We need more of that in this world for sure. But again, I may not need quite as much as you're offering, and that's up to me to educate you as to what it is I need. So there's an acronym that I really like to think about when it comes to blindness awareness. Okay, and it's called SEE, S-E-E. The S is for seeking out those opportunities to help educate people and teach them about what your particular situation is like as a blind or partially sighted individual. Okay, the E, I kind of mentioned above with the C, I'm sorry, with an S, and that's educating people. So the E is for educate people around you about what it's like to live in your world, about what you really need. Do you need help finding the certain numbers on the touchpad of the card reader when you're going to pay for groceries? Do you need help seeing the price, the sales price that's marked on the shelf, or finding a product? Maybe you're out shopping, grocery shopping, you want a specific spaghetti sauce, or you want a specific type of noodle, or whatever it is, and you can't find it. Those are the opportunities to educate others to, okay, I can see this, but I need this specific thing, and that's what I'm having trouble seeing. So the last E is for empowering, and this is more geared towards those of us who are partially sighted or totally blind. We need to kind of empower each other and help each other out and be the person who helps educate the masses about what it's like to be a partially sighted person. So I don't know if you could tell, but for those of you who are partially sighted or blind, I have my hair up, I have my makeup on, I did my lipstick, I do that all myself, and I do it all by feel. Okay, so when I go out with my lashes done and my lipstick on and everything, it may appear to someone else that I'm perfectly sighted, right? Because they don't understand how a partially sighted person could do their makeup. And I'm just talking about me, as a female, who I am. They probably won't understand, how does she do it? How does she do her hair? How does she do her makeup? Well, I do it by feel. Okay, I can't see myself in the mirror necessarily if I'm looking straight ahead. So I do it by feel. And yes, sometimes I mess up a little bit and I smudge my lipstick or whatever, but that's when the sighted person comes into play, right? That's when I ask my daughter or my fiance or, my mom or whoever's near me, like, does my makeup look okay? Did I mess it up anywhere? So that's, again, advocating for ourselves and helping to educate the masses about what it is like to be blind or have that blindness awareness. And the more we do that as partially sighted individuals or blind individuals, the more the world is going to understand what it's like for us. And it's, again, not necessarily dark and doom and we can't do this or we need help with everything. There's a lot of people out there who are totally blind or partially sighted that are business owners, engineers, caretakers, people who contribute to society, because we can do that. We're not incapable of doing that. And that's what's important. That's what we need to kind of talk about while we're out and about as partially sighted or blind individuals. And the more we do that, like I said, the more the world is going to understand our world. So speaking of our world, IrisVision. So as most of you know, I've been with IrisVision for a long time. I'm going on 5 years next month of being with the company. We've had quite a journey throughout the years. Most of you are familiar with IrisVision Live or IrisVision Inspire. And here's like, if I could do a drum roll, I would totally do a drum roll, but I don't have a drum and I don't have a sound effect thing to do a drum roll. But drum roll is that we have a different product coming out. We have IrisVision Live 2.0. And now we're going to have this available for pre-order starting on the 22nd of October. So are you guys ready? I'm going to show you what it looks like. And it looks very similar to IrisVision Live. Here it is. This is IrisVision Live 2.0. So as you can see, it's a regular VR headset, kind of like the IrisVision Live, right? But this one is a little bit smaller, and you still have the phone mounted to the headset. So if you open this front little flap, the phone just sits in there, and it's really cool because it's magnetic. So it's like stuck in there. It's not gonna fall. You just close this flap like so, and then you're ready to go. And this is actually remote control operated, okay? So the remote control is really cool too. It's really helpful. It's very similar to the remote control that we use for IrisVision Inspire. Okay, the difference is that this touchpad doesn't click. So you can actually navigate modes. I'll let you guys hear it. Scene. Reading light. Reading light. RP. Television. Outline light. Vision cast, guys. Vision cast is awesome because you are going to be able to stream your television directly into your headset. Okay, so this is going to be like an accessory that you would purchase separately. Okay, so it doesn't come with the basic package. Okay, the basic package is this headset, the phone, and the remote control. That's a basic package. We also have a couple of other options where you could have a fan, a built-in fan for those of us who use the device, you know, throughout the day for work or whatever it is. It'll have a fan to kind of cool the phone down so it won't get so warm, right? A lot of devices already like that for gaming and things like that. And then the other accessory that you have to add is a television transmitter. And that's how VisionCast is going to work. So you connect your television transmitter to your TV and boom, it's streaming to the headset itself. So that's really exciting. So here it is, guys. This was the big reveal. IrisVision Live 2.0. Very exciting. I've been working with it. I've been testing it out and it's great. It works pretty good. Of course, it is still in testing, so we are working out some of the kinks, but you can definitely call in to 855-207-6665 and talk to one of our sales reps about the pre-order if you're interested in learning more about it. And then for those of you who are current IrisVision customers, call in and talk to a sales rep as well, or your sales rep, whoever you dealt with before, and they can kind of talk to you about what your options are with the IrisVision Live 2.0. Okay, so again, super excited about it. IrisVision Live 2.0, here it is, very cool. Here's the remote. It's pretty cool. I love the remote feature, by the way. I love being able to use the remote with the headset. And oh, and there's no controls on the headset itself other than the focus wheel and the pupillary distance setting. So those are the only controls that you have there, which is pretty cool because the pupillary distance setting is nice to have manually, as well as being able to adjust it with the software too, just like you have before. For those of you who have IrisVision Live or IrisVision Inspire, you know, you can go into the software and change the pupillary distance. Again, any questions that you have about the new product, Live 2.0, call in to customer support at 855-207-6665. Ask about it, ask about the pre-order. The pre-ordering is going to start on the 22nd of October. Okay, so you can't call in and pre-order today, but you can call in and ask questions about it and be ready for the 22nd of October so that you could pre-order your device just in time for the holidays, guys, just in time for the holidays. It's gonna be so cool to be able to give this as a gift, and it's the gift of sight. That's what I always say with any of our products. It's the gift of sight. And of course, you will get coaching sessions along with this device too, just like with the other devices. And we're just excited to see what you all think. So thank you guys so much. Again, blindness awareness. Don't forget the acronym SEE, seek, educate, empower. We got to do this, guys. We got to get the word out about blindness awareness. Not very many people know what it's like to live our world, and it's up to us, those of us who are partially sighted or blind, to educate them and help them understand. And then, of course, Live 2.0, call in, ask about it, and I look forward to seeing you guys during the next Coach's Corner. If you have any questions, any comments, put them down below as well. If there's something that you want me to cover, a specific topic, just let me know. Again, put your comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.